This is going to be a fun one today. I have got the Pokémon 151, the Chinese blind box figure card set here. I believe they're called the Dream Figures, and they're blind boxes. They come with packets of cards and with figures that replicate some of the iconic cards from the set. So I'm excited about this. If you don't know, I am a huge Pokemon fan. I am covered in Pokemon tattoos. I've been a fan since it first came out, which in Australia was 97, 98. So, of course, 151 is one of my favorite sets of the Pokemon card game. And when I heard about this, I just had to jump in and give it a crack. So we're going to be opening this. But first, I got to hit you with a theme song, which I do not have because I do not have a budget. So instead, I'm going to just, pull one out of my butt. I wanna bow the very bow, like no bow ever bowed. Bow, 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 to bow them is my real test. To bow them is my cause. Bow, 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 I will travel across the bow, searching bow and wide. Bow, 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 each Pokemon to understand the bow that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em, it's you and me. I bow, it's my destiny, Pokemon. Oh, you're my best friend. In a bow we must defend. Pokemon. Oh, yeah, anyway. That is, my theme song. For this, anyway. Because I love that song, and I love using my name in songs. Pokemon, let's do this. I've had this for a while, and it's been, I've got a few things that I've bought, and just thought, okay, I'm gonna open these to record for you. So we have 12 blind boxes here, and do we have the options there? Yes. So these are our options. Some of the classic Pokemon 151 Pokemon there, the cards, and of course there's a secret, which is a different version of Machoke. So you'll see, where is it? The regular Machoke, which is already pretty cool. Superhero kind of pose. But then the secret version is based off of the illustration rare, which is fun! Alright, let's open this up. We've got 12 of these to get through, so let's do this, and let us start right in the middle, because that is how we bow it, baby. So these are our boxes here. Nice matte material. Again, we have all of our options available. Now, you got to be careful with purchasing these because there are a lot of fakes out there. Make sure, if you're purchasing, that you do your research and that you find a legitimate seller. Let's... Alright. Well, that sucked. I just kind of, ripped the tip off. If I was a girl and I was a vagina, and that was a penis, then the guy would be screaming in pain right now. And I just did it again. These are not... they're not fantastic little rips there. But let's open this. Alright, so our boxes there will have our... Oh, what's this? Okay, that of course there's the little weighty thing, and then we have... What is... Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of spoiled our first one there, the little accessory. But these, I assume, are... Oh, I think this is actually the stand. Let's open this and see. Okay, so this is a little stand thing. Very cool little Pokemon stand that replicates the cards. And then we have our figure there. We'll just pop that there for a moment. And we have some packs of cards. I thought there was 3. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's going to be a spoiler. So that's the promo card. I guess it's 2 packs? And also this, which is part of the stand. Anyway, so we've got our packs there, which I'm going to open those all at the end. In case you're not interested in Pokemon cards, then you can just skip that. Or if you are interested in Pokemon cards and only Pokemon cards, you can jump to the end. So I know what this is because I have seen the accessory and I know all of the first, like, 4 or 5 gens of Pokemon like the back of my hand. Oh, yeah. And we have Cubone. We have Cubone, which is one of my favorite ones. Always been one of my favorite Pokemon. The story behind Cubone is one that bloody breaks my heart. The fact that he's wearing the skull of his mother. But also, it's like one of those strange things, right? Because, like, so all Cubones have dead mothers and they wear their skulls. Does that mean that Cubone mums die in childbirth? Is that what happens? Anyhow, he's got his little bone there that he holds for his attacks. His boomerang and Skull Bash. Well, he doesn't need that for Skull Bash, but you can pop him there. And then, okay. So then, he's got his little stand. We have his little backing thing here, which we plop in like that. And it also comes here with the promo card, which is a reverse holo, a Pokeball reverse holo. And we... Whoa! That flew out. So we've got our Cubone. And let us get a sleeve. I use Palms Off gaming sleeves, an Australian brand. The best in the business, in my opinion. I actually already have a reverse holo of this Cubone from opening packs of the Chinese 151. But you can never have too many. So that is how we go there. We have our little Cubone figure with his card behind him. Very cute. That'll look fantastic on display. Alright. And let's do this one. Let's see if this one will rip better. Nope. These boxes are not great rips. Not great rips at all. Alright. That's okay, though. You don't always have to have a great rip. Okay, I'm going to try and avoid any spoilers. Where's the foil? So there's our little stand. Oh, okay, this one... Okay, these are really hard to, like, surprise yourself, because, like, that could be a possible giveaway, right, with the stand. Anyhow, let's pop that there. And let's see who we have. This one feels small. Oh. Oh, what? It's, oh! Oh! It's Execute. It's Execute. I was like, what is going on here? Execute. Okay, so we have all of these cute little eggs here, which are our Pokemon. Let's pop these on here. So, you know what? I'm going to need to have a look at the picture to remember how they go there. So we got our cards again. We'll do that at the end. Our promo card. And I don't know if they can go in any order or not, but let's see. That would go there. Which one's this? This one's a Smirky Boy with a crack, so we're going to try and do it accurate to the card. Nope. Which one's this? Okay, it goes there. Sleepy Boy. Let's do these other ones first. Alright. That was a little difficult to put together because you need to get them all on their specific way there. But there is our Execute, and let's get the backing here. Oh, they come with a sleeve in there. I did not even see that. So there's probably another sleeve from the Cubone just like lying around on the floor somewhere. We'll pop that in there. I don't think I like this as much as the palms off one though, so I am still going to use my palms off. Sleeve. Keep them consistent. Alright. Let's... And there we go. Slide you in there. And there we go. We have our execute. I love this this design here. Really threw me for a loop though. I was like, what is going on with this? Alright. Yep. That is 2 down, and come on, please be a better rip. No, these are just like shit to rip. Shit to rip. Shit to rip. That shit to rip. Shit to rip. Let's see if I can avoid spoilers. Nope. These are really fucking hard not to spoil what you've got. Alright. Oh. Okay, yep, that's going to come out as well. Well, you know, it doesn't give a big... unless you know, like, what these are for. They don't say what the name is on the back, just Pokemon. So, it's still a mystery. This feels big and round, and I bet it is Chansey because of that. What? It is... oh, it's Electrode! Electrode! Oh, that's... oh, that is cool. That is cool. Look at that. I love how it's got, like, the comic book style art there on it. Very cool. He's exploding from underneath there. Let us see here. Of course, he's sitting on a little angle. Let's get this open. Alright, and of course, we have got our packs. I bet there is not a single hit in these packs. I'd be thrilled if there was, but I don't think there is. So we have got our... oh. Okay, this one doesn't... what's going on? Did I just accidentally pull out an extra sleeve before and not notice? Anyhow. Which, not one of my favorite Pokemon, per se, but I really do like the design of this toy. I mean, I just think that the whole idea behind this series is fantastic. To take some of the best of the set's card designs and turn them into figures, blind box figures. Which, of course, that's why I had to get a complete box. You know, I didn't want to get any duplicates. And we do hope that we get the secret here, because the secret's cool. But then I'll probably have to, like, try to find the original to buy as well, because I like the original. Okay. I'm just accepting that you kind of have to take all 3 things out at once. So our little stand, our backing, and... okay, this one feels round as well. Actually, quite a few of them are round now that I think about it. But I think this one is Chansey. Yep, Chansey, 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 Chansey. I've always had a soft spot for Chansey, the little medical health Pokemon. So we pop her there. We... whoop. Oh, okay. So I just had another sleeve slip out, and the sleeves come in with these things, not in with the cards. I see what's happened. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Boo-ba-doo-boo. Alright, let's pop those there. And here we go. Our Chansey card. Very cute. All of the art designs on the 151 set are incredible. It's a labor of love, this set. So, yeah. So that is 1/3 of the way, baby doll. Whoop. Alright. Let's continue starting from the middle. This is the back row. Let's see how much... You know what? I'm not even going to try anymore. I'm not even going to try. Because you just can't with these horrible pull tabs. They do nothing. I think I'm even going to have to throw this box out pretty much because it's just... I'm destroying them in trying to open. Alright. Okay. Oh, this one's a weird feel. Okay, I think this one is Grimer. Let's see how we do. Is it a Grimer? Nope, I don't think it is a Grimer, actually. Feeling it, I think it's Seal? Oh! It's Ivysaur! It's Ivysaur! My favorite. So, my all-time favorite Pokemon is Bulbasaur, and Ivysaur, of course, is like his big brother. His teenage big brother. Love. This was the one I was most excited to get. Now, you know what? I'm not even going to worry about the sleeve because the palms off sleeves for consistency are always a bit better. Oh, they're not too bad. But this is a palms off household, so we will stick with that. Just like all of my other cards. So we got 2 more. I'm gonna have a lot of these to open. I actually already have the reverse holo of this as well. I wish there was something that made these promo cards unique to the set, rather than just a straight copy of the reverse holo. If you are not familiar with the Chinese cards, they're harder to counterfeit because they have this little... can I get a focus here? They have this little stamp just along there, which sometimes you can only see it in a certain light. Oh, actually, if I get the light shining on it, you might be able to get a good view of it. But this little stamp right underneath the number there, it's a good way to tell that it's legitimate. I wish they'd bring that into all of the sets because it's handy with how fakers are getting. I mean, I can tell fakes really easily because I've been around Pokemon cards for my entire life, basically. But some people can't, and it upsets me when I see people paying a lot of money for fakes. This is my favorite. Nothing is going to beat that. Ivysaur is just adorable. Alright, this one will mark about halfway. This is going to be a long video, actually. Or longer than my others, at least, because there is a lot to get through. Alright. So this feels like it's Dratini. Because it feels long and wormy. Oh, okay, so I definitely did not get the secret, because I'm pretty sure the secret replaces Machoke. Our little muscle boy posing. Very, very cool. Such a show-off. I've been playing and obsessed with Pokopia since it came out. Some people call it Pokopia, which it might be, but I like Pokopia. Oh, okay, this is a little off, so I have to... There we go. I've been obsessed with it, and Machoke has had some of the best interactions with Ditto, in my opinion. Some things that have really tickled my pickle, made me laugh. Alright, I wonder if any of these might have a Master Ball, if that's an option. I don't know. I haven't actually watched any openings of these because I wanted it all to feel like a nice surprise. So we have got our Machoke card there. And I wonder if I don't watch ASMR videos, but the crinkling on this one with the packs and all of the plastic might be quite satisfying. I actually like this more than the Secret. The Secret is funnier, and the card is better, but as a figure, I think this looks cooler. It's very dynamic. Righty-roo. We are now past the halfway mark, officially. Alright. This one feels like it's sealed. Oh my god, I was so off. Oh, but I love this. Look at that. Look at that Arcanine. Oh my gosh, he looks so majestic. So majestic. He is a dog that my girlfriend's dog Bonnie would love to pounce. She's a girl dog, but she mounts other dogs as if she's got a penis, and she doesn't. Weird little floofer. And she would have a field day with Arcanine, let me tell you. Popping her little derpy face into his big mane there. This one's actually really cool as well. If it wasn't for Ivysaur being a favorite of mine, this would be my favorite now. But nothing is going to overcome a favorite of, gosh, coming up on 30 years. It came out in Japan before everywhere else, so they got a bit of a head start on us. So even though it's the 30th year anniversary, it's hasn't been out for 30 years in Australia. The card, which is a very cute card as well. I got the Grandmaster set of Pokemon 151. I got every single card, every single variant of them released, except for the promotional Voltorbs that you needed to be in the Professor program to get. And, I refuse to pay thousands of dollars for a reverse holo of a Voltorb, a Pokemon that I don't even really like, just to be able to be like, I've got an entire Mega Grandmaster set. It's still a Grandmaster set. I got everything except for those really, limited release cards. You could pretty much only get them in the US, I think. So, not even really an option for other people. Okay, this one's Dratini. I'm probably just going to keep guessing Dratini until I get Dratini. Is it Dratini or Dragonair? It's Dratini. It's Dratini! Oh no, now I need to come up with another one to guess. Dratini, very cute. Dratini's nice because, you have Dratini, who looks really, cute, kind of derpy, and then it evolves into Dragonair, which is, super majestic. And then it goes and evolves into Dragonite, which again goes back to the derp. Back to the derp, back to the derp. Does it go like this? So the stand has a bit of an indent, which kind of tells you how it should sit, I'm assuming. But, oh, okay. No, I've just got a weird... I was like, is he going to be backwards? But no, I just did not have great perception there. Oh, and there goes another sleeve that I'm not going to use. Because I'm a palms off boy in a palms off world. Usually I'm really gentle with cards, right? Because I like to keep my cards in pristine mint condition. when I'm collecting sets, I even sleeve up the regular commons, so I can, because I like to do master sets, you know, I try and get one of each one in the set if I really like the set. If I'm not a super big fan of the set, then you know, I'll still sleeve all of the ones that I love, even if they're commons. But there we go, Dratini. But I'm not, I've done the English Grandmaster set. I'm not gonna try and follow that up with the Chinese one and do it all again. And especially because, you know, these promo cards are nothing special. They're just basically a guaranteed reverse holo, Pokeball reverse holo. Oh. Alright. I think this one might be Gengar. Oh, yeah. No, I think this one is Grimer. Nope, I was way off. It is Porygon. Porygon, that dastardly little fella who gave a bunch of people seizures with his Soul episode released in Japan, never released anywhere else. I hated in the original games, Red and Blue, how you could only get Porygon from the game corner, because I was really bad at the gambling games, really bad. And it just seemed like an impossible thing for me. Let's... Alright. And we have got our Porygon there. Porygon, and we are down to our final 3. So we know which they are. I'm pretty sure it can't be the secret Machoke, and I'm not really fussed about that because I think I like all of the ones remaining. One is definitely Gengar, which I really want. One is definitely Seal, which I also really want because I really love Seal. Seal and Dugong were some of my favorites when I was younger because of the animated series. Porygon! Not giving me a seizure today, buddy boy! Oh, let's do this. So this is like, what would be the first one in the box, really? Alright. So, we know that there's only 3 left. This is Seal. I've got a big old feeling this is Seal. This is Seal. Yep. Seal. I love this one. He's lying down sleeping. So, you know in cartoons when they'd sleep and they'd go me. Always been really disappointed that no one makes that sound in real life. Me. Seems so relaxed. Oh, I'm all out of palms off sleeves. Should I use these ones? You know what? I'll give it a try. Why not? Why not try the ones that came with it? See how they feel and how they look. I use palms off because I know that they have a nice clarity to them. But I'm sure, like, with how high quality the Chinese cards are, and they are better quality than the English ones. English has really bad quality control, but I'm assuming that they'd be quite good. Let's... if I can figure out which way. Oh, it's a tighter fit. Obviously different material. But there we have our little sleepy Seal. Look at that tongue hanging out. Isn't that cute? Reminds me of like a sleeping cat. Alright, final 2. I think this one is Gengar. But then who would this one be? Oh, Grimer. No, this one's Gengar. This one feels heavier. This one is Grimer. So let's do this because I'm pretty sure this will be Grimer. Pretty sure, but do not know because it's a mystery and that's the way it goes. Baby girls, yeah. Sorry, I'm really excited and singy-songy. Grimer. Is it? It is! Oh, I like the feel of that. It's, I mean, all of them kind of feel similar, but for some reason, this one I've really noticed. So Grimer always scared me when I was younger. I've never liked, like, germs and bacteria and dirty things. Sometimes I look quite daggy, but I'm actually crazy about my, hygiene. So, yeah, it always kind of scared me in a way because of that. This is a cute figure, though. Look how, he's kind of, like, melting off his stand, or not melting, dripping off, because he's sludge. He's a little sludge creature, a little sludgy boy. Let's pull these out. Alright, we got 2 more of those. And again, our Grimer promo card. Alright, and there we go, that's the 151 card. This was actually one of the final reverse holos that I pulled from 151. There are a couple that I just couldn't seem to get, and it was one of them where I just struggled. You know, I had pulled so many secret illustration rares, but reverse holo Grimer, no, hiding from me. Hiding. Alright. And slide that in there. And there we go. These are going to look really cute on display. I'll pop them on a bookshelf somewhere in front of, maybe in front of some of the graphic novels or manga that I've got. I've got a whole bunch of the Pokemon Adventures manga. So, maybe in front of that. Anyway. This last one should be Gengar. Let's pull this out first. Get that all ready. Alright, let's open this. So, if it's not Gengar... yeah, Gengar. Look at him. So it mimics the art style of the card. That kind of, like, messy, illustrated art style. Pop him in there. Alright, let's open this. And then, once I've, oh, is there no sleeve with this one? Oh, okay. I was like, oh, there's no sleeve. Some of the sleeves, I guess, dripped. Oh, that one's, the sleeve's kind of been punctured, so I'll get a better sleeve for it. Let me rush off and get myself a better Gengar sleeve, but there's the card. Alright. Got myself a palms off sleeve, nice perfect condition, not with those weird puncture marks. I suppose Gengar's spikes on the back of him, probably stabbing into it. So there's the Gengar, see the nice illustrated style? Alright. Now, before we go through and I show you my favorites in order, let's open these packs of cards. And we have got 1, 2, I think there'll be 24 packs here. So we got 12 there. I'm going to get some scissors so I can do like one of those nice... Usually I do one by one because I like to savor them. But like I said, I'm not really fussed about these. I don't anticipate that I'm going to get anything good or rare. I have not had any luck at all with the single packs of the Chinese 151. I have seen people do this in like the videos of them selling them on what's it called? Like selling them on different websites. I've seen the Chinese sellers doing this. So let's hope that I'm not cutting through any of the cards. Alright, that was not a smooth experience at all, but let us do this. So we have got Rhyhorn, Slowbro, one of my favorite cards from this set. I love Slowbro in every way. The shiny version of Slowbro is my favorite shiny Pokemon. I've got one tattooed on me. Spearow, Charmeleon, and then we have a reverse holo magma. Cute. Let's pop that there. I'll sleeve that in a bit. Onyx, Ghastly, which of course evolves into Gengar, Ekans, Raticate, Clefairy, and another Onyx. I think these might go shuffle as I was trying to get them out. But then I don't think they all come with guaranteed rare in the Chinese packs. Woo! That's nice though. An ultra rare full art of Arbok. The Chinese and Japanese full arts look so much better than the English ones. Just the texture and the holo pattern. So let's pop that there. Oh! And then we have a Aerodactyl as well, the regular holo. Which, that's one thing that I think 151 and Scarlet and Violet in general, and even the new Mega Evolution card sets have missed out on, is that the regular holos are quite boring. Zero. A lot of doubles here. Geodude, I love this card as well. Feels really nice and dynamic. Yay! Yay! Ivysaur. It'd be nice to get a Bulbasaur. I've already got so many Bulbasaurs. Then we have a Kingler. No, it's Scrappy. No, it's Kingler. It is Kingler. They look so similar. Execute. Golbat. Yay! Bulbasaur, Bulbasaur. I've got so many of these, but I still love them. And, oh, I thought that was the last one, but no, we have a Poliwrath and, oh, a shiny Pidgeotto. This, of course, in the English set is from Paladin Fates. Shiny Pidgeotto. That's quite nice. Oh, I like that. I haven't got one of those. Careful not to cut any of the actual cards. Or my finger off, which I almost just did. I'll tell you what, the people that open packets of Pokemon card on stream have got this down to a science, because I struggle with it. I usually when I open cards, I open them all quite slowly and carefully. But like I said, I've already got all these, so I'm not super fast. I don't anticipate that I'll get a super rare card. Oh, although, look at that. Lapras, that is cute. Mr. Mime! Who is really just a person. Slowpoke, again, another one of my favorites there. We have Rhydon, we have Magikarp, Pidgey, Wartortle, old Squirtle's teenage brother, and Oddish, Magnemite, Pidgeotto, who I also love, and there we have Executor, the evolution of Execute, and the Pokeball Reverse Holo, Poliwrath, Slowbro, Spearow, Charmeleon, Poliwhirl, and we have a Vileplume, who I've always really loved as well. We have Tangela, whose evolution is a professor in Pokopia, Tangrowth, Persian, Whippenbell, Tentacruel, oh, Dodrio. Actually, I've got so many duplicates of the English Dodrio. Mankey, Snorlax, Seal, there's the regular Magma, and oh, nice! We have a ultra rare full art of Blastoise. Okay, if I can do this with 3, then I'll be happy. Meowth, Execute, Golbat, yay, Bulbasaur, Starmie, Sandshrew, Almanite, to see his little fossil and evolves from Geodude, Whiteazor, we have our Koffing, Tentacool, Drowsy, I do love this art here of the Drowsy. Dugong, oh, gosh, what was that? It was Porygon, and then we have Marowak, of course, the evolution of Cubone. Okay, we got Squirtle, we got Nidorina, we got Electabuzz, we got a Pinsir, we got a Psyduck. Oh, look at that! He's a reverse holo Pokeball Psyduck. I don't know what I was just doing there, what that voice was. Weedle, Dragonair, Magnemite, Cloyster. Actually, I think that was maybe meant to be a parody of Mario. A really bad parody of Mario and Ponyta. That I just, like, absolutely slaughtered. Oh gosh, yeah, I didn't even cut any of this, really. I don't know how those videos on the website I bought these on did this. So this is just one pack. This will be good to show you like what one pack is like. I think there's 5 cards in here. So we have Gloom, Voltorb, Haunter. So what's really cool about 151 is that all of the artists of the cards, they all do the entire evolution line. So the artist of Gengar also did Ghastly and Haunter. Sandshrew. Woo! And we got a Mew X. I've got a bunch of those. I've opened a lot of these. Right, so of course we're getting a lot of dupes. All of these, I think they're the first 151 sets. I can't remember what the subtitle is, but they don't have a high rate of all the cards. There's like high rates for certain cards, which is why you're seeing a lot of doubles here. Abra, love it. Then we have the Arcanine card again, Poliwag, Paris, and Kadabra, and Oddish, Reverse Holo Oddish. Make a cut there. So we got Poliwhirl, Venonat, Fiero, Cloyster, and a Reverse Holo Raticate. Okay, so... Oh! Last three and... Oh no, hang on. Not quite. Last three was a lot better. Look at that pile. If these were new cards from a set that I wanted to collect and master, I would not be so careless with these. But these are all dupes. That so many of them are probably giving a lot away to kids and stuff. So better sell them as big lots. But I hate something. You know, I hate. I take the pressure on trying anxiety. So you should have to do it. Give it away. Make it happy. Gengar. And this is not quite the final pack, I don't think. Oh, actually, there's one more. So that's Electro and Reverse. Oh, there's two. Or did I just pull them out here? Anyhow, there's all of our cards in the set. Look at them all. Look at them all. So many. And there's the figures there. Let's go through and have a look at what my favorites are. Now, let's have a look at my favorites here. So, in 12th place, we have got Porygon. Just a bit boring, unfortunately. It is nice. It's, it feels nice texture-wise. It would be good to fidget with. But otherwise a bit boring. We have Grimer, who I love the design for. I love what they've done. I'm just not a big fan of the Grimer Pokemon. Again, similar with Electrode here. Love the design. Just not a big fan of Electrode, but I think it looks so cool, the shading on this figure. Then we have Gengar, who, opposite, one of my favorite Pokemon ever, but I'm not a big fan of the design of this. Sadly, that illustrated style just didn't work for me. Then we have Machoke, who I really do love this figure. I love how dynamic it looks. I love the shading. I just love the other ones more, including Dratini. And as you can see there, Execute, who they're not my favorite Pokemon in the world. I do love Dratini. Don't like Execute at all. It's weird that it's 6 heads and they're all meant to be one Pokemon, even though there's 6 of them. Anyhow, not huge fans of the Pokemon, but I love the figures. I love this Execute and how each head has such a different personality, and I love how they've designed them, so you can really see all 6 of them. Then we have Chansey there. Cool figure, cool Pokemon. Cubone, the first one we opened. Again, cool figure, cool Pokemon. I love that you can remove the bone. In our 3rd place is Seal here. I love how derpy it looks. The sleeping with the tongue out. Kind of goes off the stand a bit. And I love Seal as well. I love Seal, and I love that they nailed the figure. Then we have got Arcanine here. Arcanine, again, great Pokemon, great figure. If I wasn't such a huge fan of Ivysaur, it would be my favorite. The level of detail is insane on this one. Looks nice and majestic, but of course, first place goes to Ivysaur. Again, great detail on this, but Ivysaur is one of my favorites, evolved from my all-time favorite Bulbasaur. And the colors are fantastic on this. The green, the pink, absolutely fantastic. Ignore the clutter behind me from the mess that I've made opening these boxes. I need to, after I do these, I always have to do this cleanup with all the torn bits of foil bag and the boxes and everything. But I hope you've enjoyed this. This one, I anticipate that it's going to be edited together quite messily, quite chaotic, because I'm going to have to do quite a few cuts with the awkward kind of moments. Just because, there was a lot of, how do I open this? And struggling to open things, and then confusion. And then I would stand up because my knees were hurting. I kneel when I do these. I kneel because this desk is only, waist high, and I don't have a seat. I don't have a seat, so I'm on my knees as if I'm, sucking dick in a back alley for a couple of bucks, which I'm not doing. Obviously, I'm opening blind boxes and sharing my excitement and enthusiasm and giving little reviews on them. Anyhow, so yeah, ignore that clutter behind me. Thank you so much for joining in on this. What did you think of this? Have you ever collected Pokemon cards? Do you collect Pokemon cards now? What are your thoughts on them? What was your favorite? I would love to hear your opinions down below. And you know what? I haven't said this in any videos before, I don't think. But I get a few views, like random views, and it's not really transferring to subscribers or likes. So I guess I better throw it in here. Please, if you liked this, give it a good old little thumbs up and throw me a follow, a subscribe, or whatever that is to support authentic, real, not following those influencer trends, people opening bobos. Thank you very much for joining me on this bopening. I hope you liked my little interaction with Pokemon. All right, I'll see you next time. Love you. Bye.